Hey, I'm Jeremy, and it's time to talk about A Different Man. Alright, so I'm just doing a short video on this because I don't have much to say. I wasn't actually planning on catching this one in theaters, but I had a little impromptu date on Sunday, and he suggested this, so here it goes. So the film was tonally different from what I expected after seeing the trailer. It was a bit slower, but it really worked for me. So, directed by Aaron Schimberg, it's the story of Edward, played by Sebastian Stan, who's trying to be an actor but has this condition called neurofibromatosis type 1. It's a genetic disorder that causes non-cancerous tumors to grow on nerve tissue. So this often leads to physical disfigurement, mostly in the face. Also, side note, Schimberg, the director, was born with a cleft palate. So he says this is the reason he gravitates towards stories about people with facial disfigurements. The reflections on a person's face and how the world sees them is his way of writing about his own experience. So that's cool. And the actor Adam Pearson, who is also in this film, has this condition for real. Pearson has been in a couple of movies. I first saw him in Jonathan Glazer's Under the Skin in 2013. So the character of Edward has this condition, and in the film, doctors have developed this procedure to remove the tissue, the tumors, and basically give him a standard male face. In this case being Sebastian Stan's face, which is obviously a good one. So this all happens rather quickly, and then Edward decides to not tell anyone in his life that he's gotten this procedure, so basically becoming a new person, which comes with its perks and then disadvantages as well, since he wants to continue being friends with some of the people from his previous life, including his neighbor, played by Renate Reinsve from The Worst Person in the World. And then Adam Pearson shows up.
Edward! Who don't remember me? Oswald!
Hi.
With the condition that Edward had removed, so things go awry. I won't spoil it for you, but it gets really interesting. So I love the pacing of this film, even though it stuff moves quickly. You still spend a lot of time with the character and his unease, pre and post procedure. You can really empathize with him, and the film looks great. It looks like it was shot on film. I didn't check if it actually was, but I'm pretty sure. And there's a scene in which something shocking happens towards the end of the movie that would have been the perfect ending. But then there's 2 additional scenes after that. So those scenes don't really bring much to the film and the story. So I would have really loved it if it ended with that shocking incident. And Sebastian Stan does a great job. He spends less time in the prosthetics than I thought he would based on the trailer, but that turns out to be a blessing because you get to see him adapt to his new life. He conveys so much just with his eyes and face without saying anything. And then his reactions to how Adam Pearson is treated by everyone is kind of heartbreaking as well. There's a real message here about your perception of your life or what you perceive your limitations to be. That basically all of that is only in your head, and things could be totally different if you just changed your mindset. And I thought that was kind of beautiful. I can't think of many movies that deal with this subject matter. And then in terms of Oscar chances, I'm not sure this will be in the conversation. Sebastian Stan also has The Apprentice, the film in which he plays Donald Trump. So that's coming out this week. I think that will dominate the conversation in terms of Sebastian. If he does get recognized this award season, it'll probably be for The Apprentice. So I gave this film 4 stars on Letterboxd. I really liked it. I would love to watch it again. Let me know what you think.
Let's just all start being honest with ourselves, old friend.